morning students. How are you? Fine. Great. So all of you have practiced the examples and you have revised the properties. Very good. Okay. Let us revise the properties what we have studied in earlier class. So what were the properties? Which was the first property? Yes, exactly. It's closure property. So closure property is closed under addition and multiplication. We always get a whole number. Okay. Next, what we have studied? Division by 0. So when we divide by 0, we always get the same answer. So the division by 0 is not defined. Next property is associative property for addition and multiplication. What we have seen, either we do a plus b or b plus c, we get the same answer, and same for multiplication, a into b or b into a, we get the same result. So the next property is commutative property. In commutative property, what we have seen, a plus b into c or a, different brackets are there. In any of the bracket we have solved, we get the same answer. This property also we have seen for addition and multiplication. Let us go towards our next property. See here, as we have solved this example on board in the previous class, we will just revise. They 6 rows and 7 columns are there here. So this is been divided in two different ways. Like first we will do it total, 6 into 7 is 42. Now we are going to divide into two different ways. First we will take 6 rows 3 columns and then 6 rows 4 columns. Again 6 3s becomes 18 and 6 4s is 24. 18 plus 24 is 42. So either we do it directly or we do it in this way, we get the same answer. But what we have did, we have distributed here. We have distributed the number of boxes or number of rows and columns, and then we have find the answer. Okay. So now we are going to see about the distributive property of multiplication over addition. Okay. Next, see here, if a, b and c are whole numbers, a, b, c are whole numbers, then what we do, a in bracket b plus c is equal to ab plus ac. Okay. Let us solve one example. Let us solve one example. See here, distributive property, we have to distribute and then we have to solve it. Okay. See, a, b plus c is equal to ab plus ac. Let us solve this. We have 5. Let us take 1, 2 plus 3. Okay. Now what we will do? 1 multiplied by 2. 1 into 2 plus 1 into 3. 1 into 2 is 2. 1 into 3 is 3. Okay. 2 plus 3 is 5. So in this way we solve the property, which is the distributive property. We distribute and then we solve the property. Okay. Let us go towards next. Let us see one more example. See here, for distributive property, find 12 into 35 using distributivity. Okay. See here, first question, 12 into 35. So 12 into 35. Now we don't have here 3 whole numbers. For finding the distributivity, we have to get 3 whole numbers. So a will be the 12, b will be the 30 and 5 will be the c. So 35, we have expanded the bracket. 35 we have taken as 30 plus 5, which is nothing but 35. Okay, we have distributed it, okay, or we have expanded the bracket as we have seen in the first lesson, knowing our numbers. See, now 12 is outside the bracket and 30 plus 5 is in the bracket. So 12 will be multiplied by 30 and again 12 will be multiplied by 5. So 12 multiplied by 30 and 12 multiplied by 5. 12 30s are 360 and 12 5s are 60. So 360 plus 60 is nothing but 420. Okay students, so this is the example to solve the distributivity property. Next we will see about additive identity. When we add 0 to any whole number, the sum is the number itself. Like we have 3 candles and we have added 0 candles to it, we get the same number. So a plus 0 is equal to a, where a is a whole number. To any number we add, to any whole number we add 0, we get the whole number. That is a plus 0 is equal to a. 0 is called additive identity for the whole. So 0 is nothing but called as additive identity. Remember students? Next, multiplicative identity. When we multiply 1 to any whole number, the product is the number itself. Now we have 5 donuts here and 5 donuts multiplied by 1, we get the 5. We get the 5. So a plus 1 is a, where a is again a whole number. A whole number when multiplied by 1, we get always the whole number. So 1 is called as multiplicative identity for the whole number. So 0 is called the additive identity and 1 is called the multiplicative identity for whole numbers. Now students, we are going to solve exercise 2.2 from textbook. Okay, see here, exercise 2.2, question number 1. Now see, the first question, find the sum by suitable arrangement. Okay, now see the first question students here, 837 plus 208 plus 363. Now in the question itself it is given that we have to rearrange. What is meant by rearranging? In order to get the result of this particular addition very easily, we have to rearrange the numbers. It means 837 can be taken as last and 208 can be taken as first. In this way we can interchange or rearrange the numbers to find the addition of this particular sum very easily. Let us solve it. Now see, 837 plus 363. Okay, I have taken 363 which was the last number, I have taken here second. It becomes 837 plus 363 and remaining is 208. So what is the addition of 837 plus 363? It's 1200 and the remaining is 208. So when we add 1200 plus 208, we get 1408. Now we have done the necessary rearrangement. Why we have done so? Because it's easy to add these two numbers, we get the addition 1200 and 1200 can be easily added to 208. So in this way we do the rearrangement of numbers in order to get the sum of the particular number easily. Let us solve one more example. Next question B1, 1962 plus 453 plus 1538 plus 647. In the previous example, we were having three different numbers. Now, in this we are having 4 different numbers. We can rearrange these 4 numbers in any ways as our requirement. Let us see this. 1962. Now see students, this is the 4-digit number and the remaining 2 are 3-digit number. In this way we can add it. Okay, so let us take first 4-digit number and then we'll add the 3-digit number. 1962 plus 1538, which comes in one bracket, which is of 4 digits, and the other 453 plus 647 will come in other bracket, which is of 3 digit. Let us add this. When we add, we get 3500 plus 1100. After doing this, it is easy to find the addition. It becomes 4600. It becomes 4600. So this is the example to find the sum of the given numbers by doing the rearrangement of numbers. Let us go to next question. Okay, next question, find the product of suitable rearrangement. Now in the previous question we have done the sum. In this question we are going to find out the product. Product is nothing but multiplication. Okay, so question number 2, it's A1, 2 multiplied by 1768 into 50. Now students, we have to again rearrange. Now tell me, if you want to rearrange, which numbers will you rearrange? Okay, 50 multiplied by 2, very good, but why? It's easy to multiply. Okay, good, that's right. See, we rearrange because it's easy to multiply, and when we multiply the same answer by this number, we get the answer easily. So we rearrange to get the answer easily. Let us see it. Let us take 2 into 50 into 1768. See here, now 2 into 50 is 100 and then multiplied by 1768. So when we multiply 100 by 1768, we get what we get? 1,76,800 very easily. Okay. So this is the example to find the product by doing the rearrangement. Let us solve one more example. B1, 4 into 166 into 25. Now tell me, in this example, which numbers will you rearrange? Okay, 25 into 4, very good. Why is it so? Again 25 into 4? Because its answer is 100, exactly right, and 100 multiplied by 166, we get the answer. So 25 into 4 is 100 into 166, we get the answer 16,600. Okay. Let us solve one more example of the same question. C1, 8 into 291 multiplied by 125. Okay. Now which numbers we multiply here? Those are different numbers. Tell me. Yes. Okay. Let me solve. See here. 8 multiplied by 125 and the remaining number 291. So what is the answer of 8 multiplied by 125? It's 1000. It's 1000, and when we multiplied it by 291, we get the answer 2,91,000. Okay. So these were the examples to do the rearrangement. Let us take one more example to find the 4 different numbers. Okay students. 285 multiplied by 5 into 60. Okay. See, what will be the answer for this? Okay. This example and one more example is there in your textbook that you have to solve at home. Okay. Practice it. You can get the answers very easily. In this question, you can rearrange like 60 multiplied by 5 and then you will multiply it by 285. Okay. So let us move towards our next question. Exercise 2.2, question number 3. Okay. Find the value of the following. Now here we have to find only the value. Let us see if possible, if we have to do the rearrangements and all. See the question. 297 plus, sorry, it's into 17 plus 297 into 3. Okay. See here. Now what things you can find in this question? You have to find the value, the exact answer of the or the result of this question. How will you find? You will multiply 297 into 17 and then 297 into 3 and then you will get the answer. Okay. Any other way? Okay. Let me explain you. See here. Here 297 and 297 are the same numbers. We have the same numbers. So can we take this number as a common? Can we take as a common? Okay. Let us solve. See here. 297, as we have on both the sides, we can take this as a common and we can take in the bracket remaining 17 and 3. 17 and 3. As the symbol plus is there in the between, so we have to take plus 17 plus 3 and 297 which is common we will take here. Okay. Now let us solve it. 297 into 17 plus 3, what is the answer? Yes, it's 20. Now when we multiply 297 by 20, we get the answer 5,940. Okay. So in this way, when the numbers are same in the question, we can take the common and then find the answer. Let us solve one more example. See here. 54279 multiplied by 92 plus 8 into 54279. Again in this question we have the same numbers, so we will take it as common and in bracket the remaining numbers 92 and plus 8. Okay students. Now we will solve it. 54279 multiplied by 92 plus 8 is 100. Okay. When we multiply this, we get, okay. So we got the answer 54,27,900 when we took the same number and then find the value of the following. Okay. Next example we will solve. Now till now we have done the addition. Let us solve one example of subtracting. C1, see here, 81,265 into 169 minus 81,265 into 69. Okay. So this is the question. Now again we have the same number 81,265 and 81,265. Let us take it as common 65. Okay. Now in bracket what we will take? 169. What is the symbol given in the middle here? Minus. So we will take minus 69. So it's very important to see what is the symbol given in the middle. In the previous examples we were having addition, plus, we have took plus, and in this example we have minus. So we have subtracting 169 from 69. Let us solve it. Same as it is we have to write into what is the subtraction of this 100, and when we multiply this with 100 we get the answer. What is the answer? 81,26,500 is the answer we got. Okay. So few more examples are there. One more we will solve it. Okay, see here. 3,845 into 5 into 782 plus 769 into 25 into 218. Now see students, we have many numbers in these questions and those are different. So let us see how to solve it. Let us take 3845 into 5 as it is. Okay. Next into 782 also as it is. Okay. Then 769 multiplied by 25. See students, this 25 now we are going to take in a different way, that is 5 into 5. Okay. We have took everything as it is till 769. 3,845 into 5 into 782 plus 769 till here we have took as it is. But for 25 now we are going to take into 5 into 5, which is nothing but 25. Just we are distributing it. Okay. So and remaining 280. Okay. Now here 769 multiplied by 5 we are going to do it first. Okay. Let us see now. 3845 into 5 into 782 till here I have written the same as it is from the above step. Now 769 into 5, when I multiply this I got 3845 into 5. What is the answer of this? 3845 is the answer of 765 multiplied by 5. Okay. And remaining into 5 and into 218 and into 218. Okay. Next step. Now see students, we got 3845 into 5 common here, and here also we got 3845 into 5 common, right? We got two numbers common, the remaining are 782 and 218. Let us take this common separately. So 3845 into 5 we have taken common. Okay. And in bracket now we will take 782, the symbol is plus here, and remaining is 218. Let us solve this. 3845 into 5, when we add this we get 1000. We get 1000. So 3845, which is easy here to multiply these two or these two? Yes, first we will multiply these two. So 5 into 1000 is 5000. Then 3845 multiplied by 5000 we get 1,92,25,000 as the answer. So there were many different numbers given in here. We have first distributed 25 as 5 into 5, then multiplied 769 into 5, we got 3845 into 5, The common numbers are this, we have taken common here, remaining we have added and then we have solved accordingly. Okay. So, these were the examples. Let us solve next one. Till now we have solved find the sum by suitable rearrangement, then we have solved find the product and then we have find the value. Now, next one we are going to solve. Again, question number 4 is find the product using suitable properties. Okay. Let us see properties and solve it. 738 multiplied by 103. Let us solve this by using distributive property, as 103 can be distributed as 100 plus 3, right. Okay. See here, 738 multiplied by this we will distribute, it becomes 100 plus 3, 100 plus 3 is nothing but 103. So, now this will be multiplied by 100 first, 738 multiplied by 100 and again we will multiply it 738 into 3. Okay. Here we have used distributive property. Okay students, you have to remember which property we have used. 103 is expanded and distributed in two different numbers. So, we have used here distributive property. Okay. So, 738 multiplied by 100 is 73,800 and 738 multiplied by 3 is 2,214. Okay. When we add this we get 76,014. Okay. So, these were the example. One more example let us take. Now, you have to tell me which property we are going to use here. Okay. 854 into 102, 854, 102 is divided into 100 plus 2. Let us take 854 into 100 in one bracket and 854 into 2 in other bracket. So, when we multiply this we got 85,400 and here 1,708 and when we add this we got 87,108. Okay students, now we have solved few examples from exercise 2.2. I hope you have understood, and once again I request you to solve all these sums and practice it, so it will be easy for you to understand the properties and go through. Thank you students.